Thank you. Jake, did somebody sign it before you?
Yeah, John.
John Maupin.
Oh. I give you just a second, okay? She interrupted me. Thank you.
Interrupted you. You interrupted us.
I interrupted you, indeed.
Yeah.
White person. No, hey, it's good to be here.
No, it isn't.
It's great to be here.
No, it isn't.
It's okay to be here.
You hate being here.
I hate being around you
Then why'd you sit next to me?
because I love you.
Oh,
We got a love-hate relationship.
okay.
Great. Hey, I want to talk about today
Why?
something about beating up a person that's sitting at a table that's right close over here. Now, I'm not a violent person. I want to talk about race. Do I know this is a really touchy subject nowadays? I know some of you probably confused. You said, race? You talking about NASCAR? No, I'm talking about race. Race, man, it's one of those real touchy subjects. And I know a lot of people don't want to talk about it. Some people like race. They do. They like to talk about this subject. Especially the Klan and the Black Panthers. They want to talk about it. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure if it's a Klansman sitting there, wait a minute. I love race, But it's one of those things, man, when you talk to some people, I hate people when they talk about race and they're like, oh, I'm colorblind. If you was colorblind, I mean, you'd be running a whole lot of lights out on the street, Bang, bang. Who's wrong with this guy? He just ran the red light. Oh, he's probably colorblind, You don't want to be one of those type of people, man. I don't hate anybody. Speaking of certain things, no, looking at this tablecloth right here. Reminds me of a picnic, And that's something that black people don't go on. We don't go on picnics. A lot of white people go on picnics. They do. If you see a black person at a picnic, tell me he needs to go to a barbecue. And if you see a white person at a barbecue, tell me he needs to go to a picnic, Yeah. Somebody say, Hello, everybody that's coming in late. Please have a seat and sit down, Just kidding. Great people. I do. I love people. I do. I don't want to be one of those type of people that look at people and judge them before you even meet them. And we do a lot of it, Even with the things, the cop situation, man. The cop situation is a very tough subject. And we got to give these guys a break, man, because they got a hard job, It's not like it used to be a long time ago when everybody knew cops, man. Cops was in your neighborhood. They walk up to the kids and say, hey, little boy, how you doing? You pat them on the head. Play basketball with them, catch the ball, hey, behind the back. Then when they get older, put your hands behind your back. That's what happens, man. You make that transition. And everybody's afraid of cops now, man. They're just regular people. They are. I just wish we had the cops like, I like the cops on television, man. The cops on the TV shows. Because they solve crimes real quick, man. They do. Less than 30 minutes. You got to put some of those commercials in there, you know what I mean? But these guys got a hard job. They got to deal with idiots all the time. Idiots, man. They don't know what's going on. I could be a cop, man. I could be a real great black cop. I could put on, uniform, be black, be a cop inside of a uniform, I could do it. I could, man. And when I look at the cops, man, I don't like get nervous and stuff. Unless, let's just say a black person get out of the car. Other than that, I don't get nervous, man. I don't. I like cops, man. I don't want to be a cop, though. I just couldn't. Because I don't think I can, I could walk up on people and say, oh, let me see your identification. Because they have to ask dumb questions like him. I had a cop ask me something dumb one time. He said, he pulled me over, chased me for like 25 minutes, stopped me and said, you know how fast you was going? I was like, do you do this often, I don't know how fast I was going. Because I figured, my man, if you don't know and I don't know, then we got the problem solved. Let me go, Let me just go on about my business, But, the news and stuff, man, they perpetuate this stuff so much. They do. Over and over and over and over and over again, It's like you see it in your sleep. Right, Perry? You don't even sleep. You don't look like you sleep at all. You look like a zombie, It's a walking zombie with a camera in his hand, you know. That's the worst kind of zombie, you know, one with a camera in their hand, you know. But I love people. There's a guy laughing at my joke and he just laughs. He's one of those touch people just walk down the street. Get that guy a straight jacket, you know. But we just must love each other, man. We just need to love each other, you know, care about each other, man, you know. And I love white people, man. I love black people. I like everybody. I do. Only time I would probably feel uncomfortable around white people is everybody sitting there with a hood on their head, you know what I'm saying? So it might be time for me to leave, you know. And vice versa, if you was inside of a room with a bunch of Black Panthers, it might be time for you to leave, you know. But, you know, I'm trying to be nice to you guys because I know I'm outnumbered right now, you know. I know it's not going to work out well for me because, you know, Jake's giving me that look. So you told to me your racial jokes, man. It's coming back. See, Jake's one of those nice guys, man. He smile in your face and punch you in the throat later, you know what I mean? I love you. You know? You're not one of those type of people?
No, sir, I can't say that. It's not happy.
Yeah. Okay. Drunk person. Nah, I love Jake, man. Jake look like he could be a soccer player. He does, man. Because, you know, soccer, man, that's a real violent sport. You know? There's not a lot of technique involved in being a soccer player, man. I know I can be a soccer player. All you do is just kick people. You just kick stuff, you know? And sometimes they miss the ball. They kick another ball, you know? Hey, man, that ain't no ball. That was a ball. It just wasn't a white ball, you know? Yeah. And in soccer, man, they can be really violent too, man. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of racial stuff that goes on in between people, you know? Not just black and white, you know, Mexicans, everybody. They fight, man. You know, because over here in the United States, when we go to football games, people get mad. Oh, Pittsburgh Steelers, Buffalo Bills, it's my team. And everybody's drunk, and then, you know, the cops break it up. You get back in your car, pull out. And then soccer, man, you offend somebody. I don't know how to handle this. You don't have to worry about going for your team anymore. You know, take them out of there and put them in the box. You know, but we just need to be very considerate of each other. I just wanted to convey that message. I wanted to sound like I was intelligent, like I was really doing something important, you know. Now we can go back to the ridiculous side of the show. Yeah. How's it going? Yeah. You didn't look too enthusiastic when you made it. He's like, okay, well, just going with the jokes, man. I don't need to know all this other stuff. I want to continue hating people, okay? Yeah. I don't want to hate anybody, man. I just, you know, I hate people on my job, man. You know, that's who I hate. White and black people. That's the ones that ask me dumb stuff, you know. They're the ones that say dumb stuff on my job. I work Monday through Friday, and every Friday, somebody says, hey, thank God it's Friday. I can work every day if it's Friday. I wish every day was Friday. Every day was Friday, you'd be working every day, you dummy. Think about what you're saying, you know. So that's what I'm saying, man. You just don't go, you know, dumbness and all this stuff just goes past race. You see what I'm saying? You see a stupid person outside walking down the street skipping, you know what I mean? There's no music behind him skipping. It means something's wrong with him mentally. Doesn't mean he's, you know, he has a race, anything, you know. But I know when you see me, you say, yeah, this is a comedian, black comedian. No. I'm a comedian that just hit himself in the mouth with the mic. That's who I am. I'm out of here, man. Y'all have a good night. I love everybody. Good night.